What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This is your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, y'all. Before we get going on our video, smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Share the video. Turn on your notifications, and please go follow me on Twitter at KO Boxing 86 TV. If you got a breakdown or a prediction you want me to do, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address. And please don't forget about our live shows. We live every Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Live every Friday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And then you can also catch me live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But let's get it popping, man. Let's get into this video. And today we got to talk about Ryan Garcia, man. It's a huge fight week for the sport of boxing. Ryan Garcia is back. And he talking spicy. He talking this shit. He talking this shit, bro. This is what he got to say, man, about this Takeover fight. He says, I don't show anybody what I'm working on. I just post stuff that I know is going to go viral for boxing, like speed drills or body shot challenges. Do you really think I actually do that in a training session? People just don't think. I don't beat a gold medalist just by doing effing body shot challenges and speed drills. If I'm able to do that, I must be the greatest ever. I'm actually smarter than people think. I've had a vision when I was younger. I said that social media was going to play a big part in this game, and I took advantage of that. I wanted everyone to know this kid from Victorville. I wanted to show people that I'm coming, and now here I am. I've seen it before it happened, and now I'm ready to take over. All right, man. All right. He also had a lot of quotes about mental illness. He had a lot of quotes about overcoming, you know, all the shit that he says he's been through the past year, and that he's about to start his dynasty and he's about to take over the sport. And I call bullshit on that, bro. And I know if you follow the channel, you might think I'm overly critical of Ryan Garcia. You might think that I hate Ryan Garcia, but it's just the opposite, bro. I see a young man with so much talent. You look at his hand speed, his natural power, his timing, just extremely talented. Extremely talented when it comes to those three things. And if he worked on other stuff and he was a hard worker, man, he could potentially be something. But I just don't like the lies, and I really don't like that he basically treats boxing fans, such as myself, as if we're stupid. And the reason I say that, bro, like, he's talking like he's working hard, right? He's talking like someone that is about to really try to go do something in the sport. But his actions, they don't show that, bro. And we could go back and I could make fun of the interim title run he tried to go on when he was already the mandatory for Devin Haney, and ducking Tank Davis, and talking about Manny Pacquiao fight that he never had, but he made a whole poster for. I could go into detail of all of those things, but I just want to stick on recently right here. So you working hard if you Ryan Garcia. You putting in that work. You doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? You working on shit that we don't see. You do more than body shot challenges and shit, right? That's what you trying to tell us. That's what you trying to tell us. But how come Eddie Reynoso kicked you out of camp? How come Canelo Alvarez said that you don't work hard? That they have to call you and tell you to come to the gym? How come they say that you come there for 15 minutes, do a couple of drills for the gram and shit, the same shit you talking about right here, and then you leave? How come I ain't never heard you say, nah, they lying, that ain't true? All right? Then you might be like, more knockout. Come on, he could have just left Reynoso. He said Reynoso didn't have time for him. All right, cool. Cool. So if he's dedicated, if he's taking shit serious and he's trying to be great, how come last week, only 2 weeks before his fight, how come the reports came out that now this fight has to be fought at 139 pounds? Instead of 135 as it was previously agreed to? Why'd they have to change the weight? Why'd they have to make the weight higher? You think it's for Tagau? You think Tagau got that kind of pull? You think Tagau can come up and be like, yeah, man, we need to make the weight limit higher so I can make weight. He can't do that shit. He can't do that shit. That's from Ryan Garcia's side. If he's so disciplined, if he in camp and he working hard, how come they had to change the weight because they didn't feel like they could make 135 pounds? So I got a fighter that's telling me he do all this shit. I got a fighter that's talking about how smart he is. And usually when you got to call yourself smart, you probably ain't that smart, bro. Usually if you got to tell people, man, I know my boxing, you really don't know shit. Because real ones, they let people compliment them. Or they let their work do the talking. Or they build a portfolio that they can stand on of times that they got to fight right, or times that they saw things in a logical perspective, and then it comes out later that they were proven right when it comes to the business of boxing. That's what people who are smart in the sport of boxing do. They don't have to call themselves smart if you truly are smart. So I'm worried about him in this fight because I don't know how disciplined he is. You know, my initial thoughts, switching camps, being called out for being lazy. It's one thing for people to call you out and say you lazy, but then about 2 weeks or a month later, your camp has to up the weight limit for a fight that was scheduled for 135 pounds. They have to move it up to 139 so that you don't miss weight. So I got people calling you lazy. And on top of that, now you fighting at 139 pounds instead of 135 pounds. It's too much evidence adding up that points to Ryan Garcia ain't dedicated to the sport. Then you want to talk about the hand injury, which, by the way, all of these, as much as he likes to talk, I challenge you. In his last few interviews, he talks about this mental illness shit. He talks about the time off and how he's coming back and taking over. Can somebody go find me a quote where he talks about his hand injury? Remember, he pulled out a JoJo Diaz fight because he had a quote-unquote hand injury. How come he's not talking about it now, but he's talking about everything else? Y'all don't find that strange? I do. I find it very odd. So, basically, where we at with Ryan Garcia, show me. Show me on Saturday. And I'm here to tell y'all right now, we ain't going to break down and predict the fight right now. We're going to do that Thursday night. Y'all got to come through. But he's fighting a grown-ass man in Takeover who's skilled, who's extremely confident, who is slick, and honestly, bro, who won his last 32 fights in a row. Takeover lost his very first fight, and he won his last 32. And Ryan Garcia is like a boy to him. Now, does Ryan Garcia have all the talent in the world offensively? Yeah. Yeah, he does. But what if Takeover takes his power well? And Takeover is more disciplined. Takeover has, his hands aren't as fast as Ryan Garcia, but his feet are way better. His defense is much better than Ryan Garcia's. His power is cool. It ain't nothing to write home about. But shit, Luke Campbell put Ryan Garcia down. And Luke Campbell don't hit hard at all. And Luke Campbell retired after his Garcia fight. He was already pretty much past it. So it's just so many questions going into this fight, man. I believe nothing that Ryan Garcia has said about working hard. I believe nothing that Ryan Garcia has said about being rededicated to the sport. None of that shit. Show me that you can fight 2 or 3 fights in a row without pulling out of a fight. Show me that you can fight a top-level competitor. I ain't saying you got to get in there with Tank Davis or Devin Haney or Lomachenko, but can we get a Ryan Garcia Comey fight? Can we get you in there with JoJo Diaz? Like why didn't if you truly pulled out because of a hand injury and you coming back to take shit over, why not JoJo Diaz? Why not JoJo Diaz, bro? Why ain't you fighting JoJo Diaz? His stock went up after the Haney fight. It gives you a common opponent with Haney. Why not him? I'm just asking, bro. Just a question. Why not JoJo Diaz? If it was truly a hand injury. See, You come back from hand injury and you try to pick another opponent that you and your team feel like is easier. Instead of an in-house fight, Golden Boy Promotions, both of y'all promoted by Golden Boy. Instead of that shit you picking to go, that just let me know your team ain't confident in you, or you ain't confident in yourself, or both. So I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Should Ryan Garcia be worried? Are you on upset alert? Cause I'm telling y'all, it's a lot of writing on the wall, a lot of tea leaves. It's a lot of tea leaves out there that say, I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Comment down below, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications. Go follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. If you got a breakdown or a prediction you want me to do, knockoutboxing86 at yahoo.com is the email address. Don't forget about our live show. We live every Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Live every Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. You can also catch me live every Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. I appreciate y'all watching the video. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out of here, y'all. Peace.